Pulse 95.
Apps all around.
What's worth a click and download?
Pulse 95.
We're talking about TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, and how they are testing an in-app shopping type of area or section. And a lot of people are speculating that they're challenging Facebook now. Facebook, we have been talking about over the past couple of months, have been making a lot of updates when it came to Facebook Shop, Instagram Shop, and they even took a whole button for the likes and for the posts just to have that shopping area into Instagram. But today we're talking about TikTok and how they might be following suit and following the footsteps of Facebook. Now, I have been actually a big supporter of TikTok for a long time now. Looks like I gotta change my mind.
Why is that? You should actually be happy that now they're widening their horizons. There's going to be shopping on TikTok.
Nope.
So when you post a TikTok video, now people can go ahead and shop whatever it is that you're wearing.
Nope, because then it will be very heavily
E-commerce?
advertised, you know?
Oh, yes.
Influencers will be start making a funny video, then all of a sudden it's like, well, why don't you drink some black coffee from Hanny's Coffees to get excited for today? I don't like that, man. I don't like advertisements.
That's a good one. I mean, I agree with you because this is what annoys us about Facebook and Instagram. The heavy advertisements, the tracking of users. And now TikTok is going to be, I feel like, struggling with the same thing, or at least trying to monetize creators through the same ways. Now, as of what we've seen, TikTok is working with brands like the streetwear label Hype to test in-app sales in Europe, which is actually a move that's going to be blurring the line between online shopping and online shopping websites and social media platforms. They're hoping to replicate what their Chinese cousin, the app Douyin, was actually doing. So Douyin has about $26 billion of e-commerce transactions in just the first year of its operations. And TikTok is currently working with merchants in the market, including the UK, so that they can go ahead and sell products directly to users through the application without having to redirect them to another link.
Now, we might be looking at how TikTok is going to be challenging Facebook, but let's talk about something else, right? We're looking at ByteDance, which is the owner of TikTok, and how they're moving aggressively into a $1.7 trillion Chinese e-commerce arena in hopes of adding another mega growth story to its stable ahead of a much anticipated initial public offering. So they do have, or they are going against a very, very big market and a very, very big sea. They are a very small fish in a very big sea because $1.7 trillion of e-commerce in China is not something to take lightly. And ByteDance, or TikTok, does aim to handle more than $185 billion of that e-commerce annually by 2022. So it does look like they will be trying to even compete with that Chinese e-commerce threshold. But for me, I don't think that they will do any good. I just don't. Me personally, I don't buy anything off Instagram nor Facebook. There's a dedicated website for it.
Yeah.
Amazon. I'll go to it. But again, it's not. I don't think it will have some success. Now, some people do buy things off Facebook or Instagram per se, but not me.
When you said, for a second I was going to say, oh, I do buy from Instagram, but come to find out, I really don't, because I don't trust them. I've heard so many stories about people placing orders on Instagram, paying to that retailer, and then never receiving the item, which is, I think, the biggest worry that people have when shopping on social media platforms. But just like you said, a lot of people do it, and it's been gaining success. It's been gaining a lot of tractions, and it's been even allowing creators to make money off of Instagram and Facebook. So when we talk about TikTok becoming a part of the e-commerce platform, or becoming an e-commerce platform, it's a little late to the game if you think about it. A lot of other social media platforms have been way ahead of it, but they're testing, they're learning about the different partnerships that they could do, about the algorithms and the trends on these social media platforms, and exploring new ways of how can they do the same thing but in a different way.
Yes, I mean, again, we want to know your guys' thoughts, though. Although for me, I'm the best when I do see in the future. I do have a crystal ball
Yeah, right
that
in
I
front
keep
of-
inside of my brain that no one can see. But every time I speculate something, 99.9.9.9.9.0009% of the time, it is right. Not
What's
to
your
toot my-
speculation for today?
That's not gonna work.
It's not going to work out.
It's not gonna work out, or it's gonna stay there. It's not like they're gonna remove it.
Yeah.
It's gonna stay there, but they won't make that much money off of it. Maybe a couple people, because again, you have to talk about demographics.
True.
TikTok's demographic is kids without credit cards. I don't know how that's gonna work. Facebook, on the other hand, a lot of old people with credit cards. Instagram, a very broad
mixture of everyone.
demographic. Yeah, a very broad demographic. You have young, old, small, everyone. They have credit cards, or they can get a credit card for someone else. But I don't think a 9-year-old watching is gonna say has a credit card and can pay $50 plus shipping and handling.
Let us know your thoughts. Our text lines are open 4215 it is a lot. But coming up on the show, we're talking about Twitter previewing the ticketed spaces. The one feature that I really don't like about Twitter. It's starting to be tested out, and we're going to be giving you the latest updates on that. Keep Pulse 95 locked. We'll be right back.